Yeah, what up? It's your boy Moth the God, aka God's Wrath, here with another Division video. This time it won't be me and Last Stand, it will be me doing this incursion. I've did it before, but this is the first time ever doing it on Heroic, and I thought it was gonna be a lot more difficult, especially due to the fact that I'm running it with randoms. I know this video was long. I chose to uh really not edit out too many parts just due to the fact that there is some people that have yet to play this incursion, and I just wanted them to get the full playthrough so that they basically see like what happens from point to point, because if not, sometimes you go in here and you matchmake, and if you don't know what you're doing, you're kicked. People don't want to deal with you, or they become so toxic that you really don't want to play with them anyway. So basically, this is a playthrough, and I just wanted to talk a bit about matchmaking. I mean, some people tend to say matchmaking is AIDS or cancerous or whatever, and in some cases it is, because you tend to run into people that are a little toxic. Maybe they're having a bad day sometimes. Sometimes it's just people, they're not bad people, they just have bad days, and that day you just happen to be the recipient of their wrath. And they may not boot you because they try not to get reported, even though let's be honest, Ubisoft doesn't take too many things serious, but I mean, that's besides the point. Yeah, matchmaking, I'm just gonna let you know, you want to do incursion matchmaking, it's not a bad thing. Of course you're gonna run into people that are toxic, less desirable, but if you run into that, you just basically go back to the beginning, respectfully bow out and start over. It sucks sometimes, especially for the casual player. You really don't have too much time to play. You just want to come in and you want to get gear and get your exotic caches. But yeah, don't be discouraged by toxic people. Throughout the course of this game, you'll notice that it was relatively easy. I mean, if you have the right tools, the right builds, you can, if you got one reclaimer pretty much, and he's able, and his skill haste is high, he's able to constantly get his healing box back, which covers everything. Usually if you use one of the boxes, you have to choose one is to alleviate status effects, so if you're getting burnt, you're not getting burnt, you're not feeling it. Another one is you can throw it and it'll basically raise you from the dead, and there's one that is constantly giving you heals uh, while you're in it. And then there's another one where it, as long as you're close near it, or I guess in the pool of it, whatever, your ammo comes back, like run out of ammo, and then it also helps your supers come back fast, which is the things you need sometimes when you're about to die. But yeah, but when you run reclaimer, for a lot of you that don't play division, reclaimer gear set basically allows you to, I guess you get the 30% range on the support station, which is the last thing you should worry about. It's the four-piece bonus, and the four-piece bonus basically, for all those, like I said, that play division, it gives you you, by using one station, it gives you uh, the same effect as all of them, so you don't have to individually switch for like different situations. You drop one station box and you're getting the heal, you're getting the alleviation, the status effect, you're getting the unlimited ammo, as long as you're in there, and you're also getting helping your supers come back, and then they're reviving people that get down, which is in this incursion, and many of them you're gonna need that. But as you see, we didn't go. They put something right there so you couldn't cheese it anymore. So basically, we just sat up here and fought the whole time. But uh, I know I strayed from the sole intent of what I wanted to say, and it was just basically like, don't be discouraged by the fact that some people are toxic. Because like I said, some people are having bad days. But all in all, this is just my playthrough. For those who haven't played this incursion, like I said, this is my first time ever playing the Dragonsnest on heroic, and you'll see that it's not that hard. Some teams have synergy, some don't, but it's not an impossible feat. So yeah, and that's basically it. I know the video is long, but like I said, I made this for people that have not played this and are looking. to play it, maybe they won't feel, maybe they won't get discouraged, and maybe they won't feel like they have nothing to contribute to the team. Uh, like I said, as long as you got a reclaimer, you can, and his skill haste is up. You can pretty much survive this the whole time. Like, yeah, and you'll see, like the way we do these bosses, we're just all over the place. But I mean, we knock them down, and yeah, and that's pretty much it. Like I said, my name is Moth the God, aka God's Wrath. Uh, and that's pretty much it. Oh, there's one thing I did want to cover. Excuse me. The Last Stand. I mean, I know a lot of people don't really talk about it, but the Last Stand, if they could just put in some all out like type of like clash, like Destiny has a clash, everybody going at it, even though Destiny 2 won't have it. But you have clash, you have free for alls. They should have different modes like that, because I mean after a while the Last Stand gets a little stale, and then you get tired of just getting assist kills, when the kills were yours. But all in all, people get tired of playing the objective the whole time. When the team is losing, the first thing they do is go all the way back to your spawn, shoot your spawn thing. So if you die, you got to go all the way back to and then you're running, you're constantly covering large areas of distance. Well, in order to either take theirs or they take yours, or the whole time you basically want to fight. If you play Division, a lot of times you either for the PvE or you just want to fight, the PvP aspect of it. Me, I like both, but I love to get into PvP. But the Last Stand offers you, it was supposed to offer something, and it did for a while. But I mean, a lot of people are not trying to play the objective. We don't want to play control or capture the flag type. We want to go at it, and I think that it would be smart of the division to implement something like that, like a mode to where you go in and it's not just like capture A, capture B, capture C, that we can actually go in and just keep going at it in our point stack, and whoever got the most kills uh wins. In a lot of cases of people are I'm yet to be level 40 because I have 4 characters and I leveled them all up, but they're all like almost in the 30s. But uh yeah, they should create a mode that's basically allows you to play all out, like your team, your 6 or whatever, versus the other 6. However many is on your team versus the other team. Because when you reach level 40, which I notice a lot of people they're running, they're not even trying to capture the zones, nothing, they're just fighting. They're losing their area and they're still fighting. That's all they want to do is fight. So I think that it would be smart of Ubisoft to implement something of that nature, because incursions get boring after a while. You can only get so many exotic toys, and it's just like people want to fight. When they're not doing incursions or the PVE aspect of the game, they want to fight, and we need a free for all, and we need a clash type mode, and uh, kill confirm type. I know it's not Call of Duty, which I would never mix the two up, but that's basically what people want. We want to fight. We don't want to have to run a mile just to capture another zone. You know, it gets boring. And like I said, when you're level 40, what else is there to do? You're not getting really any points for capturing uh, uh an area. It's just, yeah, and people are taking advantage of that fact. You had the fall guy, the one that runs all the way back to your area, sh- shoots out your turrets, and then takes one in your part. I mean, takes a part of your section to where you got to run all the way back just to fight him. And sometimes it's more than one, and you lose, and then basically take your area anyway, and then it takes you out the fight, and then at the end of the game, your kills and everything else are low because you're wasting your time with one guy. But that's for another time. I'll probably talk about that in another video. But pretty much, sorry if this video is long. Like I said, it was for a reason. And for those who have subscribed to me, I also do Destiny videos, and I like to play other games, so bear with me. But if I follow you, like I said, I'm constantly dropping likes even when I can't drop a comment. But yeah, and that's pretty much it. My name is Moth the God, aka God's Wrath. See you in the next Division video, our Destiny, and I'm out. Lates.
agent is down.
Warning. Agent on your team is down. Requires assistance. Another agent has joined your team.
the price it wants on its best day. Not its best day. Hold on. Power it down before it breaks the track mechanism. Let's give it another go. Track should be okay now. Cross all the bits you got to cross, and wish us luck.
agent on your team is down. Requires assistance.
Giving another shot at juice. I fixed its track issue. It's a shit. bastards sure are resourceful. And determined. If it weren't so messed up, I'd be commending them on their commitment. That fire truck? Wow. That's some sick vision right there. Makes me think we haven't heard the last of them. We'll have to keep an eye on the terminal and make sure they don't come back.
Alert. An agent is now leaving your team.